What is up, YouTube? This is Baseball Nerd back with another MLB The Show 21 video, the first of many. I'm just going to go through all the Team Affinity program, go through all the cards, show you the cards, the stats. This will just be me going over them, and then part 2 of this video, I will be ranking all of these cards. There's a Team Affinity Stage 1 card for every team. It's the 42 series. We knew most of them. I think there's 5 left for today. I knew the Brewers, the Mariners, the White Sox were a couple of those. So we now know all 30. I'll go over all of them, and then in the next video, like I said, I'll rank them in the order of which I will be trying to unlock them. It's a little different this year in Team Affinity. As you can see here, it goes by division, and then it's kind of a reward path until you get to, I think the first one's 13, which is 60 Team Affinity points earned, and here then you get your first pack of cards. So that leads us right into it. Let's start looking at these cards. First off, for the Baltimore Orioles, we have Anthony Santander, and pretty good card. I like, he's a switch hitter. He has a pretty good swing live series wise. Still has diamond defense. Pretty good hitting stats in my opinion, especially for an 88 overall. Can play right and center, but cannot play left. Not too bad though. Left or center and right is really good, especially that he can play center. So I like that. Nice card here. He has a nice swing. Xander Bogaerts, who I think also has a nice swing, very good hitting stats, high contact, decent power, and not great defense, but you know what you're getting there with Xander Bogaerts. I think he has a nice swing. Shortstop is always a premium position. Stanton, we know he's going to have a lot of power. I like his swing a lot. We know his defense actually isn't too bad with gold defense, 86 arm power. Not a bad card here with Stanton. I like it. Willy Adames, he's a shortstop, another good shortstop. A lot of people like his swing. I like his swing, but I don't know if I love it. He has really good fielding stats. 97 arm is huge. 74 speed. Overall, I feel like this is a super well-balanced card. And then Bo Bichette, who is one of my more favorite shortstops. I think he has a really nice swing. 66 speed's not going to hurt you. Gold defense, good pop and contact. I really like this card. Moving on to the AL Central, we can start off here with the White Sox. It is Tim Anderson. His stats, he's got insane contact against lefties and really good power against lefties. Not as good against righties, but I like that because I feel like a lot of righties, are actually good. They're not really platoon guys. They're good against righties. So I like to see this where he can smash lefties. He's fast, he can steal, and he plays a pretty good shortstop. So I like to see that, especially with the second and third secondaries. Franmil Reyes, over 100 power against righties. 99 contact against lefties. This dude's going to hit nukes. He's not going to be a great defender, but he's going to be in left or right. He's not super fast, but you're getting with him. It's another Stanton with a little, obviously, worse defense. But, dude's going to hit nukes. That's what he's there for. Nico Goodrum, another shortstop we have here from the Tigers. 115 contact against lefties, but only 63 against righties. Decent power against both sides. He's fast. He can play every position except for catcher, so that's really nice to see, especially with his primary being shortstop. 92 fielding too to go there, so that's really nice. He's going to be a guy that's a super utility guy for sure. Salvi Perez now, Kansas City's Team Affinity. His power is pretty good for a beginning game catcher. He's got gold defense. He can play first if needed, but I don't know why you'd put him there. He's a really good catcher. I love his swing. His finest card last year at the end of the season raked. I think that's a great card. Jose Barrios, he's a pretty good card here. He's got the slurve, the four-seam, the two-seam, and the changeup. I don't necessarily love four-seam, two-seam. I'd rather it be a sinker or a cutter with the four-seam, but not a bad pitch, repertoire there. 99 break, decent velo, and decent control. Not a terrible card, but not necessarily my favorite. Moving on to the AL West now, we can start off in here. You can see my boy David Fletcher already popped up, but Yordan Alvarez of the Houston Astros. This is one of the best hitting cards in my opinion in this group. Lefty, you see the stats, 96, 89, 103, 95. He's just got mad power. He's got really good contact. He's got a really smooth swing. His defense is not great at 59 fielding, and he's not very fast, but he can play left or right. If there was a DH in the game, he'd be perfect for it, but there's not. He's a left fielder or right fielder. He might take that hit with defense, but the bat is definitely, going to be more than viable. David Fletcher here, it sucks because I'm an Angels fan, but the guy can play short, second, or third very well. He's got 99 fielding, okay speed, but the contact's great and all, but no power like that. 49 power just really, really hurts. I don't really love this card, but I'm going to get him because I'm an Angels fan. Jesus Luzardo, I like Jesus Luzardo. He has a sinker, curveball, changeup, and the curveball kind of looks a little nasty this year. so far from just what I've played a little bit. 99 velo, 99 break. I actually really like this card, especially with the 99 stamina. Lefty, I think he'll be a really good card. I want to add him. Kyle Lewis. I don't love Kyle Lewis's swing in the game, but I don't hate it either. He's got really good power, decent contact against righties, and not great against lefties, but he's got, defense is silver, 83 fielding, not bad there. Not a great arm, though, so center field's not a bad spot for him. 78 speed, he can steal some bags, too. Good overall card for Kyle Lewis. Joey Gallo, one of the guys everyone's excited for. He's always got a glitchy swing. He's got so much pop, 108, 110 power. Contact's low, but you can deal with the PCI and, being a little smaller on lower levels. 95 fielding, 99 arm, 99 arm accuracy, 99 reaction. That's what people forget about Joey Gallo. He can play first, third, left, center, or right, and he can play it super well. Insane defense, insane arm. I love the Joey Gallo card. Moving into the NL East, we can start off here. We can see Sixto Sanchez there. Dansby Swanson, one of the better shortstop, in my opinion. Overall, stats-wise, he's pretty balanced, not insane contact or power, but good in all those areas. Really good defense and fielding and good speed, and I just like his swing. I like this Dansby Swanson card. Nothing about it really pops off as crazy on the stats here, but I like his swing, and I like him at shortstop. Sixto Sanchez, we know he throws hard. He's got a sinker, slider, curveball, primary changeup, 99 velo, 98 break. Control's a little low, but I feel like you can make up for it with the nastiness on his pitches. I like that card. Dominic Smith, hitting is insane with him. 96-85 contact, 98-82 power. Very nice stats there. Fielding is not very great, not a very great arm, but you stick him at first base and you don't have to have him in the outfield, and I think it works out perfect there for that lefty bat. Andrew McCutchen's got a really good swing. Shelfie actually was the guy that unveiled him, and I love McCutchen's swing. As soon as I saw that, I already knew this was going to be a card I was going to like. His defense has gone down a lot. You see the 62 fielding, 50 arm. That really hurts, but if you stick him out on left, he's got good hitting stats. I could see him being, a guy that's definitely viable in this team affinity. Patrick Corbin is the last for the NL East. He's the Nationals team affinity. You see his primary slider. He's got a sinker and a four-seam changeup, and then you see the curveball coming at 68 miles per hour. Big drop off there from the 91 four-seam, but he's got a lot of break, not a lot of velo, not a lot of control. Lefty, decent stamina. I don't love this card necessarily. Not one of my favorites. Moving on to the NL Central. Getting in here, we have Jason Hayward as the Cubs team affinity. Not gonna lie, not one of my favorite cards. He's got good defense. His hitting's okay. I just don't love his swing, and I don't think, his stats on hitting don't stand out to me that much with some of the other guys in this. Sorry, Cubs fans. I don't love mine either, so no hard feelings there. Luis Castillo throws hard, got a four-seam and a sinker, circle change primary, which I kind of like that, and the slider mixed in there. 99 velo, 86 break, 73 control. Definitely a pretty decent card. I liked his finest. I think he'll be a good pitcher in the beginning of the game. Keston Hiura is the Brewers team affinity, and you see here 91 contact, 77, and then 114, 72. He definitely rakes off of righties. He's a guy with the reverse splits. He hits better against the same-handedness. Pitcher, not great attributes there for defense, but you stick him at second base, and he's going to be one of the best hitters at second base, at least in the beginning of the game. Ke'Bryan Hayes here, we've seen him, last year come onto the scene and rake. He's got pretty good hitting stats, really good defensive stats, and decent speed. So, 92 fielding over at third with those hitting stats, I could definitely live with it. And I liked his swing on his Future Star card last year, so I'm assuming I'm going to like this one. Jack Flaherty, the starting pitcher for the Cardinals. He's their team affinity. Got pretty good H&Ks per 9. Four-seam slider, knuckle curve, sinker. Love that he has a sinker and the changeup. I think I like his pitch repertoire. I like his all his per 9s, good enough. Control, velo, break. I feel like he's an overall pretty balanced card. I think he'll be decent. Don't think he'll be one of the best pitchers, but definitely not one of the worst. Last up, we got the NL West team affinity, and for stage 1, as you can see here, we have Ketel Marte of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Switch hitter, I love his swing. You could put him at center, second, short, or left and right. He's got really good fielding, 82 fielding, 80 arm, 88 accuracy, and 85 reaction. He's got decent speed. Like I said, he's a switch hitter. I feel like he has a slightly glitchy swing. Not a lot of power against righties, but the 103 contact, 80 power against lefties is really nice to have. And then he's got decent contact against righties and okay power. So I think, biggest thing for him is you could stick him at second. He's a switch hitter that can absolutely rake off of lefties. He's going to have good defense and decent speed. Next up here in Stage 1 of Team Affinity, we have the Colorado Rockies starting pitcher German Marquez. His stats, 99 stamina, that's nice, 96 velo, he throws decently hard. Got some good breaks, some good control. Not amazing per nines, but nothing terrible. So you see that he throws the four seam pretty hard. Got a knuckle curve, slider, sinker, changeup. I like his repertoire. I don't necessarily love his per nines, but he has some good stats. I like this card, and I might use it. We got Max Muncy here, the Dodgers Team Affinity. Got some nice pop. I like Max Muncy's swing. Not huge contact, but doesn't matter. Got a lot of pop. PCI won't be too small. Decent fielding. Put him at first, second, and third, which I like that you can put him at third too, but he'll probably play second for me if I use him. Trent Grisham, center fielder. He can play left and right. He's a lefty. He's got okay hitting stats, decent pop, but nothing too crazy there. 96 fielding really helps out. Really fast, 92 speed. So get the diamond defense, but the hitting's not amazing. He's got a pretty good swing in the game though, and he can play center field, so I like that. And lastly, we got the Giants Stage 1 Team Affinity, Mike Yastrzemski. I liked his finest card decently enough. He's got pretty good contact, especially against lefties. He's got really good power, 85, 92. He got 83 fielding, not a strong arm, but you could put him out in right or left. Doesn't really matter. So the 54 arm strength shouldn't hurt too bad, and 63 speed. Overall, I think this is a pretty decent card to round out the Team Affinities. So that is Stage 1 for all the Team Affinity programs. You can see how you can grind them out here. Each division you just complete slowly. You make progress towards it, whether it's March to October, missions, moments, conquest, like I said, March to October, collections, exchanges. So many things you can do to complete these, and you get packs along the way, and then you still get your Team Affinity pack. You get to pick one of those players from that division, and then there's more as you keep going on. It's really cool. I like the way it's set up. That's all 30 of them for you guys. Next up, we will have a ranking of which ones I'm going to be going for first. So you're going to want to stay tuned to check that one out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.